Hey there, it is your favorite precinct delegate, Sheila Cahoon here. I am going to do this video hopefully very quickly so that I can educate you about the upcoming county convention. What we are doing at this county convention is the following. I'm going to share my screen with you so that way you can see what it is we are going to be doing for this convention. In the even-numbered years, the delegates to the Fall County Convention in each county except Wayne County shall convene at the call of the county chairperson. So that is something you already got in the mail within 30 days following the November election, the post-election convention, to select a number of persons equal to the number of county offices and state legislative offices for which candidates were nominated at the last two preceding fall primary elections, who, together with the persons most recently nominated by the party for each of those offices, shall constitute the executive committee for that county. Okay? So I need you to realize that we're only here at this convention on Thursday the 21st at Shelby Gardens, beginning at 7 p.m. We're only there to elect the executive committee for the next 2-year cycle for the Macomb County Republican Party. Okay? That's our job as delegates, is to come to convention and vote on these things. All right. We do have other roles and responsibilities that we could be doing, but this is definitely our one that we are elected to do when we are voted in the August primaries. Now, what will happen in the beginning of the convention is you will walk in, you'll have your license, and you'll walk in and get your credentials, okay? Make sure you have your license. If you don't have your license, we can't tell it's you. And unlike the voting, we need your license to be able to see it's you. So you'll get your credential, and then you'll go into a different room, and that's where we'll be doing the actual convention. All right? So to start the convention is the temporary chair. That's what the name of that spot is. It's temporary chair. And the temporary chair for the county convention is always the current county chair for the Macomb County Republican Party. Okay? This time, the current chair is Mark Fortin, and he will be the temporary chair at this county convention. What we do during this convention is we elect a permanent chair for the county convention only. Okay? That permanent chair for the county convention only is to only run the convention. At the adjournment of the convention, that person is no longer the chair at all for any event or any county proceeding or anything. Okay? At that adjournment, they're done. They're done with their job. Okay? So per what I just showed you, the executive committee will vote on the chair for the next 2 years. And that's going to be at a totally separate meeting that delegates are not going to be at. So just know that the only chair that we are voting on is for the permanent chair at the county convention for just the convention. Okay? Hopefully I pounded that in your head. So then after that is done, that person will then request, I believe, for a secretary and tellers and things like that. So there'll be rules to the convention. There's going to be agendas to the convention. So just make sure you get all those paperworks. And so our job as delegates is going to be to vote on the executive committee that we want to run the party for the next 2 years. All right? So there's going to be a slate of people that's going to be brought up that you can vote yay or nay on. Okay? So maybe there's some people in that slate that you don't think can do a good job as an executive committee member. You can basically reject the slate. You can say, nope, I vote no. And so if that slate gets voted down, then a new slate can be presented. Okay? So just know that you don't have to accept the slate as presented. Okay? You can reject it, and then you can put in different people if you want to have a totally different executive committee. All right? So after the executive committee is voted on, okay, we will be voting to fill vacancies in Macomb County precincts um, at the end of the convention. So what happens at the end of all of the county conventions is there are people that had filled out affidavits for filling precinct spots as delegates. So if you have a precinct that doesn't have a precinct delegate in it, you can find someone to fill that spot. And at the end of the county conventions, all of those affidavits get read off, and we as delegates will vote to approve those delegates to be now the delegates that will be for that continuing cycle. Okay. Now, keep in mind, as a precinct delegate, you are only a delegate for a 2-year cycle. Okay. You have to go and fill out another affidavit in 2 years. So in 2025, you'll have to, I think it's 2025 or 26. You'll have to then fill out another affidavit, and no, it'll be 2026. So in that August of 2026, you will fill out another affidavit, and then in August, you'll be voted on to be a precinct delegate. But I digress from that. I just want to remind people that you do have to run again, because there's been many precinct delegates that don't realize that you actually have to run every 2 years. Okay? So at the end of the convention, please stay till the end of the convention. Do not leave the convention at all. Even if maybe your person is not elected as the permanent chair, or maybe the people you didn't want that you wanted or didn't get on or got on or whatever, make sure you stay till the end. Your job as a precinct delegate is to represent your precinct, and to do that, you need to stay till the end of the convention and wait till that adjournment, okay? So at the end of the convention, we'll vote on those affidavits and those people to be approved. And then those people will then be allowed at the next convention in February or March to be precinct delegates. So it's very exciting. And I encourage everyone to find delegates, find people to run for those open precincts, because every precinct should be represented in our county party. So reminder, if people are filling vacancies, it's only in Macomb County that we need those vacancies filled for certain precincts, okay? So if you have any questions, please make sure you put them in the comments. I want to encourage everybody to just enjoy the journey. If it gets a little chaotic, that's okay. It is okay. People are passionate about making sure that things are done properly. And just know that through chaos, we will get through things, and things will get better. People are just passionate about things, and we will get through it. Don't give up. You were elected to do a position, and you can do this position. If it gets a little chaos, it's okay. It's okay. Just work through it. Just come to one of us, and we'll tell you, like, this has been done before. There's been people that have been, caused chaos and things like that. Look at this whole ride for President Trump. So it happens. We'll get through it. And look at what Trump did. He got through all of that and all that chaos and everything that was thrown at him. And so you just have to know that you have that ability to get through it as well. You have the greater one on the inside of you. Hallelujah. So anyways, I wanted to just share this video with you. I hope it was helpful in understanding what we're doing at this county convention. And if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments, or you can reach out to me, Sheila Cahoon, at 586-713-6464. I'm happy to have a conversation about what's happening in the party. And then I want to share with you a little bit about what has been happening in the party. We, from the county perspective, we have done an amazing job the last 4 years, really. Between 2020 and 2024, we did so much work from a county perspective when so many things were thrown against us. We have increased the amount of people that have come to the office. We increased the amount of people that get our newsletter. We have increased the amount of people that come to the executive committee. We have increased our memberships. If you look at this at the webpage, I'm going to put the link in the description. If you look at the webpage, it shows you everything we did in 2024 to win it and what we're planning to do in 2026. We did it all by the volunteers that are and the delegates that are so vitally important to the success of the Macomb County Republican Party. And without all of you, we can't do it. So we thank you and we appreciate you, and we're looking forward to a great 2026 election where we're going to have an amazing governor, an amazing secretary of state, and amazing attorney general, because we need it. And I hope you have a great night. And again, if you need me to answer any questions, either comment below or call me. I'm happy to have a conversation. Take care.